Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I am Chip.
Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Once again.
Welcome. And Cern and I would like to say a quick 10,000 thank yous.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
And a 10,000 thank yous to the fans?
Yes, for we have surpassed 10,000 downloads or listens. I don't know exactly. It's downloads.
Yeah.
I think.
10,000 DLs.
A lot farther than we ever anticipated we would make it.
Yes, by 9,999.
I'm like, I have one iPad and one iPhone and my computer, so I'm good for at least 3 a week. And Cern, he's good for at least a couple himself.
Yes, exactly.
So just
a few YouTube watches, a few
YouTube. Actually, it's not even counting the Steve Avery
that's true.
drama we got ourselves into on YouTube, but.
Yeah.
Again, if you haven't checked out our YouTube, we have the 360 videos on there.
Wow. Lining up out there.
I did see one of our last got like 8 views. I'm like, ooh, solid for YouTube.
We're approaching double digits.
Right. So we're trying on YouTube, but we have the 360 cam. We're in Studio East again this evening. This is the East Coast. And you could see this really cool artwork that Cerny's wife did. Very talented woman.
Custom graphics for Chip and Cern.
Yep, with our logo and everything. And it seems that the kids are back in school. Homecoming's coming up. You know, fucking my commute just got dicked in the ass. It added 45 minutes because everyone was driving their little kid to school and stuff. And go fuck yourself. That's what I'm saying while I'm sitting on the bus for an extra 45 minutes.
Oh, man.
And I feel that summer is about kind of projects and around the housework. You're a homeowner.
I am.
That's true. I mean, I've seen you slaving away.
Exhibit A.
Yeah. And I feel like the end of summer sort of calls it into fun and honeydews, if you will, and the honeydew list.
Yes.
But just the last weekend or two, my honeydew list has ramped right up.
Somehow it's exponentially grown.
So a couple weeks ago was the kickoff of the football season. We got the big pool going. We got the Chip and Cern Show League.
Yes, we do.
As
I'm showing on the 360.
Do I have any gray hairs from setting this up with our quote-unquote friends?
That boy.
Joe smells.
Tony's a seaman lover.
There you go.
I mean, I feel it took a bit of years off my life just dealing with all this. Anyway, I can't get into it right now. But it was a kickoff of the NFL season, and I was like, you know what would be just nice? What I haven't done? Sit on my ass for one Sunday, have a couple beers, and just watch football for a couple hours.
I agree.
Has that ever happened to you?
No.
Besides,
that's what. So here's a theory.
Yeah.
I think sometimes I plan it in my head and I schedule it.
You don't let your wife know about this plan?
I don't verbalize it. I've done this plenty of times, including scheduling of Chip and Cern. Like I plan it and schedule it in my head, and then it's like, oh, by the way.
Chip will be here in 5 minutes. So, yeah, the same.
Usually when Chip texts me around the corner, I'm like, by the way, I may or may not forget. I can't remember if I told you or not, but I think he'll be here in 5 minutes.
I've proactively gone to the booking agent straight away.
Yes.
So yeah, last we, as you know, lovers communicate often. I was texting Cerny saying, here it is, the kickoff football season, and I'm outside working my fucking ass off. And it was hot, too. It was like 90 degree or 100 degree.
It was a hot day, yeah.
And I'm like, all I just want is one of Joe's Coors Light beers to refresh me. And
those are
and watch the
refreshing,
beer.
especially when you're working
Watch the
outside
game.
when it's hot. It's nice. It goes down like water.
Although I did have a Goza.
Dolphin. Okay. Oh, okay. Goes.
I can't Goes. We went over this one.
I can't remember. I think I'm gonna go Goes.
Goes. You go Goes. I'll say go. One of us will be right.
We'll be right somehow. But mathematically, it's possible.
It was nice. And my friend, the guy who fucking bamboozled me with the mattress, not only did he unload his mattress on me, but he's also, I need to make a couple cuts on your table saw. I have a table saw. He lives in San Francisco proper. Go fuck yourself. He lives in San Francisco proper, and he brought up he's doing a project. I'm like, okay,
What's he doing?
He is doing a closet on those, like the rail, like kind of barn door sliding.
Okay, that's
closet.
That's a project that's on my honeydew.
So he's really into getting nice hardwood, and making good cut, and like he got a planer and all this shit. So he brings this shit up to my house to use my table saw. Couple cuts. I'm like, oh, you want some help?
Okay.
Guess how long I was assisting this man. He got there around 9 a.m.
Oh, probably left around 1
for lunch.
Oh,
to get sandwiches.
Did he get you one?
Yeah,
okay.
That I will say.
Okay.
He went to the store. He got me a sandwich and he got some beers, which we enjoyed a beer at 5 o'clock when he left. But have you seen my table saw? That does sound good. It's not a LaCroix sparkling water. He's been taking quite the beating lately. I'm gonna get sued for libel.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not untrue.
Unfriended,
so yeah.
Unfriended.
Oh, I don't know if my ego can take that. He did help me like finish the top of my table saw because when I was gluing up that other tabletop that I did.
Yeah.
I used it as a workbench, and all the wood glue went on top of the saw. So he helped me clean it up, and he did it was a solid, and he got a new blade for it, like one of those nice Diablo blades. I mean, I'm busting balls, but it was a
he does do right.
Yeah, he did do the chipper right. He did right by me. And yeah, so we were out fucking sweating our asses off making all these cuts, and I was just like kind of, just wanted to hang out, watch some football.
What's the score again? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't know. My phone, I can't even have my phone. Fucking sawdust is going everywhere. He had a nice planer too. Not that. It was that thing.
Oh, those are the best.
Oh man.
Any kind of imperfection,
yeah.
It just takes it out.
And I'm telling you, these boards look fucking tits after. I'm like, ooh, that looks pretty good. He's like, can I borrow your clamps? I'm like, you fucking asshole. Yeah. So
here's what I'm thinking. Why doesn't so he has a planer, but not a saw? Hopefully his saw's broken. That's what I'm hoping.
No, he doesn't have a saw. So I have a table saw and then had that miter saw.
Yeah.
So he wanted to use both of those things. Plus, I mean, there's just more space up at my house. Okay. And he only lives, it's only 30 minutes away.
Okay.
So, and I think he probably had to drop. Oh, and he needed the clamps too. So
he just has a planer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just like a fucking rent a saw to him. But what project were you working on? Oh, Natalie
needed custom. Yeah, needed
custom
some
woodworking
custom furniture. Yeah, in her room.
Did she? How did she like approach you with this ask, or was it?
Wouldn't be a good
wife?
idea to do this, and this. And I said, yeah, but I would do this, and I would make this.
Did she like have a Pinterest thing printed out and said, or did she find it like in a magazine, or?
I think she had. I never saw anything until later because she asked, wouldn't it be cool if I did this? And I said I would do this, oh yeah, I would do this, and I would make this like this, and I kind of gave her some measurements, and that
so
was
she
it.
just said, I want a a foot wide makeup
yeah.
station or whatever.
That's basically what it was. And I want to put some shelves here and blah, blah, blah. And then somehow it formed into, on Sunday you will be...
Did your wife get in there and sort of like help her expand the project a little bit?
Yeah, and push the idea. And I don't know if it was actually communicated. I don't know if I was part of the... So this is something that...
Did you get bamboozled?
This is what happened. I'm sometimes things get like I've passed. They ideas bounce across my my
they're not
desk.
Absorbed though.
Not absorbed. Bounce. Okay. They come across my desk, and I probably just hit approve.
Oh,
sure, yep, sure. And
but it's this is, let me guess, it's probably Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yes.
Oh, this week. Oh, desk. This would be cool, huh? Oh yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, sure. Yep. And then somehow. So I don't know if it's that or it's a combination of they know I do that, so then they can just play that card.
Oh,
either way,
they played you for a fool.
So either way, I can't call them to the mat because I can't remember because my certain short-term memory is probably the worst.
But the long term's really good.
Long term, I'm solid, but short term, I'm the absolute worst.
We're both stricken with Alzheimer's. We'll have to stick together because you'll help remember some things and I'll help with the others.
Yes.
I saw the project. It looks great. Actually, didn't see it in the flesh, but I saw all the Facebook stuff as well.
She posted, I think, right?
69.
Oh, there we go.
We should hijack your wife's page.
There
it is, right there.
Here's part of it right here.
Okay. Wait, is that the other one's room?
This is this is Natalie. So so I built these shelves and stacked them.
Yeah.
Great pod because we're talking about somewhere.
Well, you had the view on the 360. Cern just made some shelves, and then he also made what's effectively a couple 2x6s, and he made like a little makeup station or something for her.
There it is.
Oh, there you go. With reclaimed wood, or is that from pallets?
Oh yeah, and actually the pallets we ordered something, a swing, outdoor swing, and it came on that, so I just broke it apart, put it together.
Finished?
They wanted it unfinished. Oh, I mean it's sealed, but I didn't sand it.
Yeah.
They didn't want it sanded. It was driving me crazy.
I mean, just a little 80 grit or something on there?
No, they didn't want any kind of sanding on it. They wanted to keep it.
Could you have a rusty nail sticking up so I can get a tetanus shot later this year? That's there. It looks good.
And here's her
and a headboard that has that as well.
Reclaimed wood, yes.
Now I did a little reclaiming almost a year ago. I don't think we ever did a pod about this. My wife, I don't know where she gets this idea that I'm some like fucking this old house motherfucker. What's that fool's name? Bob Vila?
or Yankee Workshop.
Yeah, Yelled Yankee Workshop that I got.
I'll look that guy's up.
And she's like, you should build us a dining room table, because this is the first time my wife and I have like lived in a house. We've only been apartment dwellers and pretty much IKEA furniture people. There we go, Yankee Workshop. Is it still in? Oh no! It ran from 20 years.
2009 was the last episode.
Wow, what's this fool's name?
Norm Abram.
Oh, that's right, Norm.
Yeah,
and
I was thinking Abraham, but that's I was thinking his last name mixed. But yeah, Norm Abram.
New Yankee Workshop, and my wife instructs me with this table, and out of a handiness scale, not getting your cock tugged on by a hand.
Oh.
How handy would you rate yourself?
Myself?
So like I just had reviews at work. We have to do a self-appraisal.
Oh, I hate.
It's always so fucking stupid. Like, oh, I really fucking suck. I mean, I know I'm self-deprecating, but when it comes to my job, I try.
Talk about, especially if. So at our work, it's like usually like you do that and then they review your stuff.
Yeah, and your boss is like,
and it's based upon you get a bonus and a merit raise off of that. So I'm like,
5.
Mac Daddy.
Yeah,
I kick ass and take names.
I'm great. I'm great at everything. Well, I would self-appraisal, Cerny.
Handiness. Say 6, you think? 6, 7?
I would say that's probably fair. I would probably, for minor, I can do most. I'm trying to think, like, I don't know. I'm like a 4.5 or a 5.
That sounds about right.
I don't know. There's stuff that Cern does that I probably could do if I just tried, but.
So when I do it, it'll come out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a joke, but usually I'm good for at least 1 or 2 temper
okay.
tantrums.
Yeah.
That's why I throw something at least once.
So, I don't know, my wife, maybe she got hot and bothered, and she's like, you know what would really turn me on if you made me a fucking dining room table? And I'm like, can I get a blowy on it? Then I'll fucking make it next weekend.
My dick.
Yeah. And so she Pinterest boarded that shit up. Oh, here's what I want. Modern rustic. I'd like a dining room table for you to lay me on and pound away at my lady bits.
God.
And so she's using very
lady bits
contradictory terms, right? She's like, "Oh, contemporary, modern, rustic." Like, hold on, these don't go together. You can't have a modern and a rustic thing. Oh, this fucking camera turned off. Anyway,
boo.
So there's half a 360 video now. So anyway, I made this thing, and the whole time
the rest of the episode will just be the Chip and Cern Show logo.
Yeah, it definitely will. Now, because I rank my self rating of the handiness is lower than Cerny's, I consulted him throughout this process of making the table.
Yes.
And I was also butted up against a deadline, the Thanksgiving holiday, which you can tune into the Thanksgiving pod.
Oh boy!
So I've never done really.
Are you hosting it this year?
Yeah, but like a smaller, same kind of smaller one. So the moral of the story is, the table got fucked up because I didn't seal it because I was kind of rushed, and I guess I didn't realize when you stain something, you have to let that dry, and you have to do another coat, and then when you do that, sanding, and there's a lot of time. You just can't knock it out in a day, even though the wood is glued together and all this shit.
Yes.
So either it is a misstep. It was obviously a misstep, but the table fucking got all sideways on me.
It warped.
It warped and twisted, and so I reclaimed the table. I took the tabletop off and cut it up and made my wife a desk, the similar dimensions that you made this one.
Okay.
That was on my football day. And she has all those galvanized pipe built-in closets.
Yes.
I want to redo this. I want some here. I want some there. I'm like, okay.
Ooh, remapped the whole.
I remapped the entire both walls, but it does look really good.
Okay.
I'm very proud of myself. I would say I'm a galvanized pipe closet wizard.
Oh,
that's my self-appraisal.
The pipe wizard.
Laying pipe all day. And but the fucking galvanized pipe cuts the shit out of your hands with those threads.
The threads? Yeah, those are fucking
should be a crime. But yeah, I mean, I just, kind of wanted to relax. But it is nice, satisfying when you finish a project and you're done with it, and you just have a beer and you're sitting on the couch like,
I accomplished something today.
I done good. I done good. What yeah.
Just looking at drops.
I
was like, they played in my head. Like, I can play this here.
What? Anything else? Or do you kind of go into DIY hibernation? Or there's
spurts. Usually it's like do one thing, and then it's like, well, and we can do, and then
it's just never ending.
And then sometimes I'm like, well, I could do,
Yeah. I have to do this top, and my friend Matt came up to help me. I was like, oh, what are you doing in the morning? Can you help me make these cuts? Because I bought more wood, and I let it dry out.
Okay.
To try to really
there you go.
Be on the up and up. So I was going to make the cuts. We're cutting it, and the table saw is Sears Craftsman from 1979.
Yeah, it's
old
school.
and it's going, and it's like, and literally something just falls out of the bottom of the saw when it's fucking running.
Oh boy.
And it just falls on the ground. I'm like, turn it off. And he's like, what? One of the pulley that the motor and the belt
okay.
just broke off. This metal pulley fell off. So we had from 9 a.m. to about 1 p.m. to make the cuts. I was being generous.
Okay.
We spent 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. just putting the fucking table saw back together. We have to take everything off, take the... It runs, and the person that I bought it from had the pulleys on backwards, so the belt was like tilted.
Okay.
It was cockeyed,
Okay.
but we put it on right, and we turned it on. It was like... I was like, ooh, this sounds really good.
Oh, it's a brand new saw.
We cut like 1 2x4, and I'm like, all right, time to pack up for the day.
Well, see you later.
Well, thanks for coming. Let me know if you have another mattress you're selling.
So, I don't know about you when you watch your football team.
Oh,
How...
it's quite the segue. It's
Yeah.
abrasive, Cerny.
I know, I'm just thinking. How do... abrasive.
The Hawks, you mean?
The Hawks for you, the Rams for me. So sometimes I'm talking about like sometimes when I'm working, it's not as bad because I get kind of worked up when I'm watching them.
Yes.
So
if you're working, you can kind of like peek your head in and see a snap or two, and then
yes,
okay.
and then kind of gauge the game depending on how it's going. And sometimes I might need to take a unionized break.
Yeah. That's my
that was my mistake, my
thing as well. But since the kid has sort of taken more control, it's like, oh, if I put football on, but then I leave and I come back, it's fucking Count Dracula's.
Oh yeah.
The Count's taken over him and Cookie Monster.
I think you should have to threaten with death. Don't touch the TV. There's another TV you can go to.
And is football good on the radio? I haven't tried to do that, tune into the old man cave radio.
It's okay. It's like,
But
snap,
how could you get it?
throws left, you get
everything sounds so amazing.
Or terrible because he's like, and the snap and Marshawn Lynch is stopped for a gain of 1 yard.
Oh.
And so just thinking about that, it's like,
yeah. I'm sure, is baseball good to listen to? I don't know. We're talking about baseball now, but
no, not really.
Yeah, I guess it depends who it is.
Yeah.
Joe
Buck? No.
Oh, fucking hell. Go fuck yourself. Yes. And we need to go fuck yourself Joe Buck drop now for football season. Fuck you, Bud Selig.
Yeah,
there we go.
Will do.
We got him. We got them both. So if my tabletop is due Thanksgiving, I got all October to work on it.
You got this. Especially if you got the cuts out already?
Nope.
Oh. Well, then...
well, I think...
You have time to make the cuts.
Yeah. Once I do that, I'm going to glue it up. That'd be like a week.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm cutting it close again, aren't I? At least I have the base done.
Right. Yeah. We basically had like 2 months from now.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it is at the end of November. So, any DIY fans, do you think? Or what are we into handy? Anyone into handies out there? Handy people, handyman, handy woman.
Handies? Oh.
I've turned the corner on the handies, but anyway.
Elaborate first. I need to know.
Well, I mean, remember when we Chip and Cern Show V1, we were very adamantly against a hand job.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, nah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
be picky.
Right. Yeah. So I guess we've matured a little bit.
We've wisened up.
Yeah. Or we've just been married longer. One of the two, or both things in combination.
A little bit of B.
Is Joe handy?
Joe smells.
I mean, smells obviously. But
he
breaks a lot of shit at his house. I don't know if he actually fixes it.
Yeah, he's quasi handy.
I mean, putting a poster up over a hole in the wall doesn't count as being handy, but...
Did he do that?
Yeah, didn't he throw a fucking football into the sheetrock once?
Joe, you need to be on the show.
Yeah.
We need to discuss this.
we have so much
fucking
material.
Shawshank in his house.
Oh yeah, maybe I'm like forcing something on him. Shawshank. Yeah, that's what he's. Yeah, I thought it was like a Pam Anderson, or no. You know what it was? It was like because Joe works in the alcohol business.
Yes,
which is probably not advisable, but. They have, Bud Light has all these. Oh, here's the Niners season schedule on a big poster that they give to the thing.
Terrible.
It was one of those,
yeah, that's terrible.
like Bud Light ones that is in some fucking shitty liquor store, and now it's in Joe's hallway, like
he's trying to make his
2/3 of the way down the wall.
Yeah. He's trying to make his escape from prison with Andy Dufresne.
He's got one spoon that he's digging out. Like, Joe, I didn't know you were into paper macheing. Here's my
has his little chess pieces that he's carving on the windowsill.
20 to life. That's pretty good.
Oh, Jesus.
Joe. Well, I think
Joe the cellmates.
Yeah, my cellmates rents due. I think living. Never mind. I can't take so many, Joe. Oh man. Anyway, well,
I'm sorry. I got sidetracked.
we're getting my Chipper's handyman knowledge is increasing.
It's increasing.
Hopefully, we get the table, and then I'll be set.
Yeah, get the table this time for good.
And I need the underside of it. I need to polyurethane. That was the money.
Yeah, seal it up too.
Yeah,
seal it up. Doesn't hurt.
Anyway, if you have any cool DIY projects or anything that you've done or inspirational, do you find a lot of shit on YouTube? Like, there's so many stuff. I'm like, I kind of follow a couple guys that I like that are like, oh, I kind of like how they do projects and stuff.
Sometimes if I don't know, like, how the fuck did he cut? So I go and I'd look.
Yeah, that's a good.
Watch a couple people and make sure if there's some similarities.
Yeah.
The one thing I hate is when you do something, you look it up and it's like, this person does it this way. I was like, okay, so let me see how this person does it. And it's like fucking not even like, oh.
Or when you're like, oh, I want to do this, and like, well, just take your blah 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 tool, and you're like, don't have that.
Yep.
How do you do it with this fucking handsaw? Or circular saw?
Oh, it's very simple. All you do is, and it's like this.
They're like, I just went to my wood shop that's cost $15,000 worth of fucking tools that are built in, and just put your stop block at 72 inches. And it's like, who has a 72? It's like
Nick Offerman actually came in and gave me a hand.
Yeah. On your canoeing carving station, you'll want to it's really simple if you have your station set up. It's like, no, I found this fucking saw basically on Craigslist.
So I'm gonna do a hard cut. I just want to make sure that
we don't have the camera up, Cerny, so we'll have to just paint a picture with our words. We're just randomly are looking at the power rankings for the NFL.
For the NFL, and I'm looking at team number 31.
Wait.
Chip, who is this?
Well, I don't know much about football, but I do know there's only 32 teams.
Okay.
So this would be
second to worst team.
As some say, bottom of the barrel.
Okay. What's the colors?
The color is gold.
Okay.
Red.
Oh.
White.
Do they have? Is it faithful?
I think that's one of their slogans. Niners faithful.
Yeah. Well,
that's a lot of scrolling to get up to number 1. They're down there.
They're way down there. My finger's getting tired from scrolling here.
I mean, the Dolphins are ahead.
The Dolphins
and
number 11 as of this week. Seahawks number 9.
Boo. Rams.
Number 20.
They're getting some hate.
It's a crime.
How are the Chargers so
How
high?
the fucking Cardinals ahead of them? Okay.
Anyway, Cern's getting triggered. We better wrap it up.
Okay.
Send us your DIY photos and all that good shit.
Some good stories. Did you lose a finger?
Oh.
Did you lose a... I wonder how many people like... Now, this is a question. I was listening to a podcast.
Okay.
This question came up, and and I need to know what your take is real quick.
Yes.
So have you seen those things with the saw that once it touches, it stops? Like touches a finger or something, it stops?
The saw will stop?
It will. Let me just look it up.
Wow, that's pretty fucking crazy.
Stop when it touches. It's like when it touches. Oh, when it touch. Okay.
Oh.
When it like touches something like I forget what the what triggers it.
Time warp. Cern's up on YouTube here.
On YouTube. So it's like a special saw.
Okay. It's is it the blade or is it?
The blade will stop.
Okay. So this guy's making some cuts here on the table saw. He's cutting meat. No problem.
Is that meat? It's weird.
I guess he's showing what it would do to a finger.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's the inventor of Saw Stop.
Saw Stop. All right, so
he's got safety glasses on.
He's safe.
Okay. He's making cuts. Decently safe. I'm sure.
I've done some more dangerous shit than that.
Yeah. So this is a regular
it's a table saw,
table
like a portable
saw.
Table saw.
But is it his brand that does it?
Yeah.
Okay, so when's the
I gotta see here. There we go.
Okay, he's got a
dog.
A hot dog. Oh, to act as his thumb.
Yeah. Stops and it drops.
Whoa.
So just nix it.
Hold on. That is fucking.
So it has a trigger that stops the blade.
That is fucking crazy. Okay, so this, just look it up on YouTube, Saw Stop. Basically, this guy has this saw blade that has a mechanism. If it
touches, something like a
senses
finger.
a finger, and here he put a hot dog. He put his hand out, then he put a hot dog kind of where your thumb would be.
Yeah.
And it touched it, and within milliseconds,
it's like
the saw blade actually drops down.
Drop and then drops. Yeah.
They showed the hot dog. It had like
a nick,
a little nick. Like you maybe would not even be bleeding, and normally you would have lost your fucking thumb. That's pretty fucking crazy. But do you have to replace all this shit?
That's what I was just thinking. I don't know. I'll have to research that. I guess it's better than losing your fucking finger.
Yeah. So it like jams. It senses something and it really jams the saw up because it's spinning fucking quick. So there's definitely gonna be some damage to something, but I'd rather replace a part that was $50 than. Is he gonna actually touch?
Okay.
Are they gonna touch it themselves? That would be fucking crazy. Oh my god! Please don't. Oh, now he's putting his finger up. I mean, it's a bee's dick to the blade right now. Oh my god! And then it
just grazed it and stopped.
Could you do that?
So the question is I was listening to Adam Carolla and he was talking about this. He said, how much money would it take for something like this? You know it's going to be a nick, ball sack. And that's a question.
But fuck. Oh, because you could just feel your nuts just getting drugged down.
The psychological aspect of it.
Yeah. Wow. A couple 100,000 maybe.
I think I would do it for that. If I knew it was going to be a nick, it would be tough though.
It would be tough to just do my finger if you knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
It's still fucking scary.
Yeah, because you're like, what if it malfunctions?
Yeah.
It just.
Oh wait, no, it just turns off. It's a nice saw. Mine doesn't have the key inside.
No.
Now what if you went and put your hand on it, or?
I think it has to do with something about the kinetic energy or something weird, like moisture. I forget what it is. I'll have to look it up.
Wow.
But
this is we've fallen into the rabbit hole here on the Saw Stop.
We're giving a free plug to Saw Stop.
Who would downvote this shit?
I would downvote
Fucking haters. 2.2 million views on YouTube. Wow. Push it to stop.
Great stuff. There we go.
Okay. Well, Saw Stop. Take a look if you're into woodworking.
And if you don't want to lose a finger, I'd look into it.
It's also a cool, crazy video to see because normally that's catastrophic damage.
Blood everywhere.
Hand. So,
let me just give a price. I just need to know now. As we're talking. So stop price.
Oh, you want the contractor one or the job site?
I'll do the slap. Oh my god.
Oh my word. Okay, so
it's about 1,500,
1,300.
Yeah.
For the nice one, you're looking at $3,000 for the one that's in your shop.
Yeah, that's a shop one. So it's about $1,300.
And what's a regular?
You can get one at a Home Depot or Lowe's.
300 or something.
Oh, 300
for a DeWalt or
I think DeWalt.
What about at Harbor Freight? $75.
I don't know.
50. Harbor Freight's like a single use. It's like the IKEA of fucking power
disposable tools.
Disposable power tools.
Oh.
So, I guess if you're saying your thumb is, worth an extra $900.
I think it is.
I mean, I would tend to agree. Anyway, give us your thoughts on the saw stop. And, man, just fucking plugola. Free plugs. That's all the Chip and Cern show does. Free.
We're a charity.
We are. Hats, shirts, stickers in the shop, chipandcernshow.com/shop. And until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.